All right, the court is calling 2026 CR 0060488 State versus Marcial Diaz Briceño. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Lorna Smith for the state.
Guillermo Lara for the defendant, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning. And we have an interpreter here. If you could raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear and affirm you will faithfully translate? It's for the interpreter. Do you solemnly swear or affirm you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Lupita Buitron.
And sir, are you Mr. Briceño?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. And counsel, do you speak Spanish?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you speak it fluently?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you able to review these documents with your client in the Spanish language?
Yes, Your Honor. In fact, we actually translated all the documents from Mr. Diaz. We reviewed them in Spanish as well, and I did go over them in Spanish as well with Mr. Diaz.
All right. Mr. Diaz Briceño, all of the documents I'm going to review with you in English, were those documents explained to you in Spanish?
Yes.
All right, counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Briceño, did you review is it Diaz Briceño or Briceño Diaz?
Briceño Diaz.
Okay, are you Briceño Diaz?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay, it's different on the docket sheet. All right, so Mr. Briceño Diaz, did you review the application for deferred adjudication and community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? State, you may want to change the silent.
Yes.
That's correct.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Diaz, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Sí.
Yes.
And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, you're charged with participating in the earnings of cockfighting. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. If the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Sí.
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Diaz, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Sí.
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to your plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. There's a $500 fine. State recommends community supervision. They're silent on your application for deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration 2026 CC 003463. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes.
Yes.
State defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years, 120 hours of community service restitution, the MRT, the pause course, no new pets, field visits to inspect the current pet's well-being. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, very well.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. State offers State's Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
That's correct.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, very well.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, that's correct.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, the only thing that I would mention to the court is I know that the indictment alleges the offense in this case, Your Honor, was that the individual, Mr. Diaz, profited from cockfighting, Your Honor. I would just mention that Mr. Diaz is from Mexico and from a small town from where my dad is from. And in Mexico, it is not an illegal offense to engage in this type of activity. However, after explaining it to Mr. Diaz, he understands that what he did was wrong and what his actions have, again, contributed to is wrong. And so that's why he's moved forward and entered this plea. And that's the only thing that I want to add to the court. He does understand that he has to follow these conditions. He lives on the outskirts of Lytle and San Antonio. So he's just asking for the opportunity to again, just move on with his life, Your Honor. He knows that what he did was wrong and he wants to move forward now.
All right. So here's the thing. The court understands that in some places, cockfighting is illegal. In some places, bullfighting is legal. And I'm sorry, in some places, cockfighting is legal, bullfighting legal. That doesn't make it right. I don't know why people think that causing another animal pain for financial benefit is something that should be done. And I recently learned with the bullfighting, the bulls are drugged. That's another issue. I don't understand it. And for some reason, we put animals in certain categories. Like, for example, people get so upset if somebody in another country kills a dog and eats a dog, but we're fine with people killing cows and eating cows. That's the way we are. But what I will tell you, it is wrong, and people should have a moral compass to know that it's wrong to cause an animal or any living creature pain so that people can benefit financially. So I understand what you're saying, counsel, but I'm not going to grant his application for deferred adjudication. I will grant him probation, though.
Understood, Your Honor.
All right. So what animal does he have at home?
He has 2 dogs, Your Honor, and he was left with a few chickens after the raid at his property.
So why are those chickens still there?
The
Were they were not called in to fight and put the spurs on their feet? They were just called in to watch other chickens be slaughtered?
He has a large property, Your Honor, and on that property he has chickens that lay eggs. Again, it's just part of what he has on his farm, Your Honor, not used for any purposes, any nefarious or illegal purposes, Your Honor.
All right. Is he retired?
He is, Your Honor.
All right. This $326 that they confiscated, was that from the cockfighting?
No, I had him to make a payment. It was $311.
Well, according to the stipulations, it says $326 was confiscated.
I don't remember for sure.
They say when we searched Marcial, he had $326 on his person. And Reynaldo Torres told investigators that he was there to observe the cockfighting, paid $50 admission fee, and an additional $500 to participate in a raffle. So according to this, he had $326 on his person. So the court is going to order $326 to be paid to an animal charity. And if everybody feels as though legally I'm not allowed to do that, bring me the case law. And of course, I'll remove that requirement. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs. Is your client retired?
He is, Your Honor. He's retired.
All right, proof of retirement within 30 days, 120 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order the MRT. Once MRT is completed, 60 hours will be deemed satisfied. The remaining 60 hours will be deemed satisfied once he completes the pause course. There's to be no new pets. So you'll need to let probation know the pets that you have on your property currently, and you're not allowed new pets. Field visits one time per month for 4 months. And they're to do an inspection, I guess, on pet health. Take in consideration 2026 CC 003463. Sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 2 years. There's a $500 fine, and that will be probated. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, because this plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal because this is a felony conviction. You're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yeah,
All right, if there are any issues, let probation know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court and address it with me. All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Do you need me to sign anything?
yes, let me fill it out, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Eloy Orozco.